Hello friends, welcome to MedConnect's second video of the documentary series on floods. We believe the inaugural video where we analyze the historic floods that affected Mumbai in 2005 gave you an insight to the fundamental aspects of floods. Today, we go further and explore the reasons behind the 2018 Kerala floods and discuss how flood events have increased in number and magnitude over the past couple of decades. In August 2018, severe floods affected Kerala due to unusually high rainfall during the southwest monsoon season. It was the worst flood in Kerala in nearly a century. Many people lost their lives and close to 1 million people had to be evacuated. All the 14 districts of the state were placed on red alert. The Indian government declared this disaster as a level 3 calamity, a calamity of severe nature. A number of water treatment plants were forced to cease pumping water, which resulted in poor access to clean water. The flooding affected hundreds of villages, destroyed an estimated 10,000 kilometers of roads, and thousands of homes were damaged. The Cochin International Airport, India's fourth busiest in terms of international traffic and the busiest in the state, suspended all operations until 29th August following runway flooding. These floods, like many others, occurred as a result of a strong monsoon low-pressure system in the Bay of Bengal. Such a system is known to trigger a burst of westerly moisture flux from the Arabian Sea, which impinges over the mighty Western Ghats, resulting in heavy to extremely heavy rainfall episodes. If you recall from our first video, the Mumbai floods of 2005 had very similar dynamics associated with it. In spite of this commonality, there are some important differences between these two extreme events. While Mumbai received monstrous rain in a period of 24 hours during 2005, Kerala floods were more of a step-by-step build-up, eventually reaching catastrophic levels. Kerala receives an annual rainfall of 3,000 millimeters spread over 6 months, the highest amounts being received in June and July. Kerala received 2,340 millimeters of rainfall from 1st June 2018 to 19th August 2018, which was much higher than the normal 1,650 millimeters of rainfall that is expected during this period. Between 1st and 19th August in 2018, Kerala received 164% more rainfall than normal, most of which fell during the two torrential rainfall episodes. The first episode was between 8th and 10th August, and the second was between 14th and 19th August. During 14th and 19th August, the Kerala district of Idukki received the most rainfall, around 700 millimeter, which is twice the normal amount. The first of these two episodes of rain resulted in flooding along the banks of some rivers. Water was released from only a few dams as the rain fell mostly over the catchment areas. After the first episode of heavy rain, most of the reservoirs in the state were near their full reservoir level. Therefore, when the second extreme episode occurred in a span of just a few days, the authorities had to open the shutters of almost all the major dams in Kerala. A combination of these torrential rains and opening up of the dam shutters resulted in severe flooding in 13 out of the 14 districts in Kerala. For the first time in the state's history, 35 of the 54 dams were opened. All 5 overflow gates of the Idukki Dam were opened at the same time and for the first time in 26 years, 5 gates of the Malampura Dam of Palakkad were opened. Heavy rains in Wayanad and Idukki caused severe landslides and left the hilly districts isolated. Many official reports have indicated that the 2018 Kerala flooding was a result of bad dam management by the state government. The water levels in several reservoirs were almost near their full reservoir level due to continuous rainfall from the 1st of June. It has been argued that all 79 dams in the state were maintained with the objective to generate hydroelectricity or irrigation, and controlling flood was not their prerogative. With droughts becoming a routine occurrence in India, many dam operators seek to maximize the reservoir levels to ensure steady water supply throughout the year. However, this doesn't gel with the primary purpose of a dam, which is flood control. The back-to-back very heavy rainfall episodes during 8th to 19th August resulted in sudden release of water simultaneously from different reservoirs, which aggravated the damage. Officials and experts have said that the floods in Kerala, which has 44 rivers flowing through it, would not have been so severe if authorities had released water gradually from at least 30 dams. They argue that this calamity could have been avoided if the dam operators had started releasing water in advance rather than waiting for the dams to fill up to dangerous levels, with no alternative but to release water during the extreme rain event. In contrast to the 2018 floods, the 1924 flooding event in Kerala was a result of a severe rainstorm between 16th and 18th July 1924. Heavy rainfall occurred in entire Kerala, with Devikulam recording 1300 millimeters in the 3-day period and Munnar recording 900 millimeters during the same period. Due to incessant rains, most rivers swelled to dangerous levels and resulted in floods. The 1924 floods of Kerala was a clear case of a riverine flooding, which is the natural swelling of rivers due to intense rains. Could we put a similar tag to the 2018 floods? The debate continues till date, with many arguing that it was a man-made disaster. Let us briefly touch upon the reasons for these increased man-made disasters. The average temperature over the Indian subcontinent has risen around 1 degree Celsius between 1901 and 2018. It is projected to rise further by the end of this century, according to various official reports. The rise in temperature leads to an increase in precipitation, since warmer air has the ability to hold more moisture, resulting in the formation of intense clouds. This has led to a 50% increase in extreme rain events over the past decade. It has been documented that the precipitation has increased notably over the Indo-Gangetic Plains and the Western Ghats, triggering extreme rainfall events. The primary cause of rising temperature has been attributed to excessive amounts of greenhouse gases being released into the atmosphere. Heat from the warming atmosphere raises the temperature of the ocean as well, leading to formation of strong systems in the ocean. The warming of climate has had extreme impacts in India. Rise in average global temperatures have led to a worrying trend of no rain for long periods and then a sudden bout of excessive rainfall, causing extreme weather events like floods. Global rainfall data for over the last century shows an alarming trend. The number of rainy days is decreasing while intense rainfall events are increasing. This means that more rainfall is accumulated in less time. For example, globally 50% of annual precipitation is received in just 11 days. The climate warming and associated changes are a direct result of anthropogenic factors like emissions, deforestation, land reclamation, and urbanization. As climate change threatens our mankind, it is up to us to stay a step ahead and mitigate the impacts and leave a better place for our future generation. In this uphill battle against floods, we not only need to improve our predictive capability of these events, but also require a radical change in our perception of the ecosystem and ways to protect it. Unless we embrace the latter, it will always be one step forward but two steps back. Thank you for watching this video. Please share it with your family and friends and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon for instant notifications and more exciting updates. You can also express your views and suggestions in the comment section. In our next video in this documentary series, we will talk more on floods and bring another interesting case study from the land of the one-horned rhino. So please stay tuned. Until then, this is Swetha Manian Sridhar signing off for MedConnect.